Dustin Poirier has dismissed rumors that his retirement fight will be against Paddy Pimblett. During a recent interview with Front Office Sports, Poirier said that he will not be fighting Paddy the Baddy and revealed that the UFC has accepted his request to have a retirement fight in his home state. He said, "I was worried when I first came to them with the idea that I want to retire at home in Louisiana that they would be against it. But surprisingly, they were down for it to push forward and try to make it happen. I think we're close. I think this summer we could have a fight in New Orleans." Dustin continued, "It is 100% not Paddy Pimblett. Legends only. I'm not going to retire fighting Paddy Pimblett." Who would you guys like to see Poirier fight in his retirement bout? Share your thoughts in the comments below. While Sean Strickland's fans were disappointed in his performance at UFC 312, his detractors weren't surprised about how the fight turned out. This includes UFC welterweight champion Belal Muhammad, who has gone back and forth with Strickland in the media for years. In a recent video posted on his social media, Belal went on an explosive rant against Strickland after UFC 312.
What did we learn yesterday? We learned that bully is always right. Finally, we get to get rid of giving this guy undeserved title shots. That's all I got for you.
Israel Adesanya had a run-in with the referee who controversially stopped his latest UFC fight with Nasruddin Imavov. After a decent start to the fight, Adesanya was dropped in the second round with referee Marc Goddard stepping in to wave the main event off. Izzy protested the stoppage in the immediate aftermath of the fight, but his opinion has changed now that he has been able to distance himself from it. In a video posted by the former champ on his social media channels, he came across Marc Goddard whilst walking around backstage. The two men stopped for a moment to share a brief exchange regarding the fight that took place just over a week ago, with the conversation being captured on video.
Shut up.
How you doing, bro?
Ignore, man. Don't worry. Put it to the choir. Put it to the choir. We're going to see whatever to say. Like, yes, you do it.
Marc Goddard commented on the video, writing, "The things that people don't see. I don't know what to say right now, but I'd like to thank @Stylebender wholeheartedly for sharing this moment, and I think it is Israel's brother who was recording. For a certified Hall of Famer and one of the true GOATs of the sport to share this and show this side of character and humility is amazing, and it means a lot to me." Dricus du Plessis and Israel Adesanya reunite at UFC 312 after shutting down bitter feud. In an Instagram story shared by Adesanya on Monday, he is seen face to face with his once bitter rival du Plessis, who appears to be giving him a pep talk.
And you say, I'm really happy with saying, fuck that, you go. Yeah. So I said this, I don't know if you heard, like when I said in the media, you have Anderson Silva status. You don't have to worry about anything else.
Daniel Cormier has revealed what Alex Pereira told him after Dricus du Plessis called him out at UFC 312. In his Octagon post-fight interview, DDP called out Poatan, who was in Strickland's corner. Cormier spoke to Pereira right after to get his thoughts on the challenge. DC said, "Dricus du Plessis is the man. In the Octagon, he called out Pereira. I told Pereira after the fight, I go, he wants you, Pereira. Pereira goes, he's just too small. Seriously." Pereira goes, "This man is just too small." DC continued, "Alex is huge though. I mean, he looked massive compared to Dricus. I love that Dricus has these big goals. I just think he still has work at middleweight before he thinks about going up. Khamzat Chimaev being problem number 1. Rampage Jackson has addressed Bryce Mitchell's recent appearance on his podcast. In response to recent controversy, Mitchell attempted to clarify his statements during the podcast, suggesting that his words were taken out of context. However, host Bear DeGidio firmly rejected any justification for praising Hitler, emphasizing the severity of his actions and refusing to provide a platform for such views. The episode has since been removed from the Jackson podcast platforms, and discussions about the incident continue to unfold. Now, Rampage posted a video on his social media addressing the whole situation.
No, normally I don't do this shit, but I think it's a good time to do it. Like, I've been doing a podcast for a little over a year now. Like, what the flat earth shit. Some of y'all don't believe in this shit. So fucking what? So fucking what? I choose to believe in the earth that the way God described it in the Bible. So if you don't believe that, I don't give a f. I'm not trying to cram it down your throat. And that's what I was telling Bryce. Like, yeah, some of the shit you believe, just teach it to your kids, and you don't gotta put the shit out there. So you don't get cancer and stuff like that, so you can go and continue to make a living.